both sides. Doesn't look like there's a spare man for East at the moment, is there? In the back line? No. Pretty open forward line too. Hayden Graham up on the square, and that's it. Everybody else for East back in the 40-metre zone between them and the goals. So
Clayton Trotter in the short sleeves too.
Yeah, must be hot.
Must be very hot.
Kane Marsh's the only one, and Jimmy Ivans now with the long sleeves, isn't it? Oh, Rusty.
Jimmy will still think it's 15, won't he?
Yeah.
Dino's still got
and Saturday.
Dino's still got his longies on.
Yep. He's rolled them up though. They're a bit hot. So start of the second term. Inverleigh 2-1-13. East Geelong 6-4-40. Hybans and Bolton. Hybans gets it down towards Blake Hutchinson, who rides a bump and was going to get the first kick but doesn't get smothered. Now comes from Muir to Hybans, and Hybans gets the first kick inboard. Chamberlain, Nichols falls over the crucial stage. Watson to Chamberlain, close to the boundary line, gets the kick away. Open spaces, grabs Violet, gets back there first for Inverleigh. Handball over the top, they've got the 3-on-1. Mays, he had to ride the bump, and Reese gets back there to help out for East Geelong. Goes towards centre wing. Dylan O'Toole comes out, needs to pick it up and be clean. He is. Wheels back around, gets the handball inboard to Lockie Sponner. He gets it to Hayden Graham, who gets a great shepherd from Bolton. Gets a left foot kick to half forward. Getting back there at pace, doing well. Jones needs some support. No, he doesn't. He gets around on the left himself. Goes long to the square. Trotter gets back there and takes the mark. And will shoot for goal from 20 metres out, slight angle. Good movement of the footy again by East Geelong through the midfield. And it's ended up with Clayton Trotter, who has kicked one already. This for his second, and for a good start for the Eagles with a minute played in the second term. Kicking against the breeze in this second quarter. Trotter comes in, keeps it low, doesn't come back far enough though, and through for one behind to him. They go 6-5-41. They lead Inverleigh 2-1-13. Commonwealth Hotel's second quarter scoreboard, minute and a half played.
I can't think the wind's going to do it for them, and they again did not get back, did not transition back quick enough as the ball was moved with considerable pace and skill. So the Hawks have got to get back.
So Alex Casey's doing the kicking in duties, and he goes long. Going out towards Grodzanowski, got the set. Good spoil there by Poynton, gets the ball down. Hamer couldn't pick the ball up. Bolton did and had it and put it down again, but Poynton went back to assist. Picked up there by O'Toole, went back to Parker. Parker short kick. Has Reese now. He can play on and go into the forward line. Long kick to the dangerous spot coming across Marsh. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Went to Sharp. Sharp put the ball back out to Sponner. He couldn't take it up. Kicked off the ground by Hutchison. Probably didn't go in the right direction because he put himself back into the contest. Another kick off the ground there by McHenry, and the ball goes into the half-forward line, coming out Priddle. He's supported by Parker, who picks the ball up. There's a player again by himself, and it's Josh Reese in plenty of space. Needed to have someone on him, but there's no one near him. Has time to steady. He goes out wide. Kick wasn't good towards Ricky O'Toole. Can go on his left or his right. A little kick up over the top, and he hits Poynton, who's pushed forward. So they're just inside their forward 50. Just in front of the scoreboard here at St.Albans. He goes back again to that dangerous spot. Jones is there in front. Can't take the mark. Picked up. All taken high. And I think that's Kane Marsh trying to get through the contest there. And Kane Marsh will get to his feet.
Very slowly.
And have a chance to, again, have a shot at goal for East Geelong. Going to kick from about 35 to 40, I reckon. He's directly in front. Just needs to allow for that little bit of breeze left to right, but he has a player in the pocket by himself, and he goes to Jones, who's been left alone.
Jeez.
If Billy was going off his tree,
well, you have a look who the players are. You've got Dean Muir, Jimmy Hybans, Nathan Mays, all on ballers, standing back where the mark is.
Correct.
Not even been part of it.
Correct.
So Tyler Jones now kicks that goal. It's a nice looking kick, and he's got the goal. Tyler Jones has his second, and now the 7-4 East Geelong. They're 7 goals 5, and they lead Inverleigh on 2 goals 1. We've gone 4 minutes. Second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Second blood rule. Yeah, no, that's you picked the ones exactly, and the other one I think, even though he was has come a long way back, was Jack Violet. He was the one that pushed up for a very long lead for the behind, and then Reese dropped out as he was just sort of casually wandering back. And again, just the call wasn't quarter time for them to be accountable, and they are just clearly not being so. We've got another blood rule there.
Well, the blood's really flowing from that.
Just come off.
Yeah. Don't his jumper though. So back to the middle. Bolton and Hybans.
back in about
Hybans
2 seconds.
gets it down. Hutchinson roves, holds, said the umpire, before he had it from Sharp. So Hutchinson from the middle for Inverleigh. Goes as long as he can inside 50 over the head of a couple. Nichols comes out. He can't trap it. Chamberlain. Bowman gets back there first for East Geelong. Handball to Warwick is okay. His short little chip pass is all right as well. Parker from defensive 50 out wide into the car park. And it's out of bounds on the full. So misdirected kick. And it will be an Inverleigh free kick right on the boundary line. Filet goes towards half forward. Good mark by Logue. Up against a couple. Gets onto the left. Comes back in towards Nichols. He got a couple against him. Parrott roves off the side of the pack. Can't take it with him. No point, and he loses it. Under pressure. Gets a free somehow. Blind turnaround Meehan. Does okay. Short kick to Sharp at defensive 50. Goes towards centre wing. 13 line. Kane Marsh took the mark. Couple went up in front of him. He just stood down and took the mark. So Marsh at half back called to play on. Chips the ball on the line to Reese. Keeps it in. Goes from centre wing towards half forward. Sponner running back with a fly to the footy. It's a good mark. Under pressure. Takes the mark. Point of the centre square at half forward. Jones gives him the lead. He elects though to hold it up and just kick it into the pocket. It's okay. Handball away. They move now. Reese 45 out. He's wrapped up. He's going nowhere. And the punts is out. He's dropped it easily there. So Muir will take the free kick for Inverleigh. Last line defence. The Eagles 7-5, 47. Inverleigh 2-1-13. 6 played second term.
You've been called to play on by the umpire. Goes back towards centre wing. Kick was indirected. Dylan O'Toole comes up with a mark. Now kicks the ball back in. Finds Chalice, point of the square. Handballs back inside to Chris Warwick. Warwick now on the left foot. Goes into the forward line. Coming up. Taking the mark low, put it back down, picked up. Graham just steams through the contest, lines up and kicks a goal. Hayden Graham has been good the last couple of weeks and he has continued with his form. They're 8 goals 5 now. They lead Inverleigh on 2 goals 1 and 6.5 minutes gone. Second quarter coming up in the hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
The gates are open and it's looking a bit ugly. It is looking a little bit ugly. Great work by Hayden Graham, strong work as you said, Dale. He has just been really attacking the ball, but I reckon the barometer again, Josh Reese. 2 or 3 disposals in that run of play, so he's running from one contest to the next and staying involved at every turn.
They just want the footy more.
They do.
Than
They do.
Inverleigh at
Absolutely.
the moment. So Walsh replacing Hybans, who possibly has gone forward. Now Muir from the middle. First clear kick. Priddle stands there. Throw. Bowman goes up early before acceptances as well. Watson somehow gets away from Priddle. Under pressure. Gets away from Billy. Goes with a right foot kick, to Chalice at centre half forward, loses the football, Hamer the other way, can finish it off, 40 out directly in front and does. Good play, Will Hamer. And puts his first on the board this afternoon and a quick reply for the Hawks. They get their third, 3-1-19, they trail East Geelong 8-5, 53. And that's on the Common Affine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 8 minutes played.
Good play, need more of it, simple as that. So they went forward well, Billy provided a contest. Rovers did the work. They've got to do much more of it.
Like Hybans forward. Just kick him the footy. You take the mate, just kick him the football. Don't muck around with it.
So we're back with the umpire, middle of the ground. As we said, Walsh now goes up against Bolton, middle of the ground. Inverleigh with the goal and probably need a few more and quickly. Ball thrown up. Over the top, Bolton taps it down, picked up by Muir. He's tackled, brought to ground, doesn't release the ball. Umpire says didn't have an opportunity, so it's going to be another ball up, middle of the ground. Kane Marsh decides he'll push himself up into the contest. Again, Walsh is up, handball comes down, goes to Muir again. Marsh is also there. Again, umpire back in quickly. We're back in the middle of the circle. To be thrown up, take 3. Bolton over the top, picked up by Reese. Kicks side off the boot, goes towards centre wing. Leading the race for the ball, McHenry picked it up, had some time to steady, kicked around the body. Wasn't a good kick. Good work there from Hutchison. Picked up, ends up in the hands of Meehan. He drops the ball, taken down in the tackle, needs to get a ball out. Umpire stands back and says it's going to be mine. So we're on the point of the square here, on the half-forward line. So it's emergency required. And again, it's Bolton and also Walsh Currickman go at it, picked up, ball goes back, ends up in the hands of Meehan. Gets on the left boot, goes into the forward line. Dalton Grundle in front. The mark comes over the back, picked up there by Watson, picked up by Grundle, fed the ball out by hand, picked up in defence by Bowman. He looks one way, then back the other, and we'll find Chris Warwick. So he's done really well. As Andrew said at quarter time, been really positive in his movement. He's got the ball, a nice looking kick, goes towards Sharp. They have runners, club room side of the ground. They use Parker. He's the first one, further afield. Here's Stephen if he wants him. He goes in that direction now, puts the ball out in front. Stephen runs on it and he can continue to go. Stopped and propped and went back. Tyler Jones is the target now, or Graham up over the top. Tyler Jones, mark. Great pair of hands. And he's taken a mark. Probably just outside range, I would think, going back into this bit of a breeze. He has Spiner coming at him, but he decides to wait and stop. I reckon Hayden Graham's the bloke they've got to wait for to get back there. I'm not too sure I can see him. He's standing at centre forward, so Jones now has to go at himself, goes long. He's got distance, but the accuracy is not there, and the ball is out of bounds on the full. Resulting free kick to the Inverleigh defence.
Put so much rip on it, the wind did nothing. Didn't pull it back an inch.
So Occasions now with the ball beside the behind post. He's going to come back to the club bomb side of the ground. Target's up, and it's Jones who takes the mark once again. Had running players, ignored them. This time surely Hayden Graham's got to push forward. He goes to the pocket, leading in that direction. Gets over the back, Trotter arrives first, but the ball has gone over the boundary line. And it's going to be thrown in 10 metres around from the behind post. Umpire now with the ball. Thrown back in, Graham doing the ruck work, picked up by Josh Reese. He just barrels one towards the goal square. I'll tell you what, he's barreled it straight through the middle. And now Josh Reese has another goal, and East Geelong to their ninth. They're 9-5, 59-3-1, 19 to Inverleigh. And we have only played 11.5 minutes in this second quarter. Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
Want the ball more. Josh Reese and Andrew Chalice are just being allowed to do what they like. They're getting to the ball first, but they're just being allowed to do it. And Reese, once again, with his in and under work, has paid dividends for the Eagles. And unless Inverleigh pull the finger out, you may as well have one of those long half-time scone eating exercises you were referring to, Dale.
So back to the middle. In control the Eagles by 40 points. Bolton goes up early, gets it down. Muir to Rove, tried to kick it out of mid-air. Ricky O'Toole having a run on the ball as well. He's ripped off the footy. Bolton shuffles it out to Chalice. A bange paid. Stevens done pretty well from centre wing towards half forward. Marshall a long lead. Good mark. Takes it. Wants to get up early. Oh, geez, I tell you what, they run over the mark there. And yes, I think so. Dylan Brown ran 4 or 5 steps further than he should have. And the umpire called him back. He didn't come back, and it's 50. So Kane Marshall come down to within 20 metres in goal.
Prepared to a significant wager on him here. Put it through.
Jeez, I hope they got enough scones for you, Dale. You could be there a while, the way it's going. Kane Marsh comes in, 20 out. Only directly in front, northern end of the ground. For the 10th for East Geelong, he comes in. He's missed it.
He has missed it.
Through for one behind.
Glad I didn't put that big wager on.
9-6-60 East Geelong. They lead Inverleigh 3-1-19. Common Defeat Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 13 minutes played.
So Alex Cations now with the ball decides to go short to the back pocket or a bit further. Missed Robbie Logue. He's now under pressure because Trotter leads him in the race for the ball. Oh, nice little flick up to Poynton. Poynton goes back towards goal. That kick was pretty ordinary too, but it's going to land in the hands of Dylan O'Toole. O'Toole goes over the top to Marsh. Put his head down, got taken a little bit high. Marsh got the ball back. Sorry, it wasn't. It was Dylan O'Toole to Ricky O'Toole. He cleans up and he gives Kane Marsh a second opportunity from a similar position to go back and kick the goal.
Oh, he's had a practice?
He has now. I reckon he knows right where to go. So Marsh now off a couple of steps. Well, that's a shocking kick, and I think it's been touched on the line, has it? Yes, it has. And it's touched through for another minor score. So 9 goals, 7 now to East Geelong, 3-1 to Inverleigh, and 13-14 minutes gone, second quarter.
Cations from fullback, long as he can towards Meehan. Warwick right next to him. Meehan goes up, can't take the mark. Off the front, Marsh. Candy, beautiful, through the middle. Did it nicely, maybe from 45. No, he chips the ball, should have kicked the goal. He missed the target completely. And it will be a free kick over on the full, the ball. So the Hawks with the free kick in the last line of defence. Grobstanovsky towards Watson. Meehan. Warwick at the back as well. Handballed it sort of to Chalice. Gets across half towards Parker in the middle of the ground. Off the left boot from half back towards centre half forward. It's all Inverleigh. They take the mark through Logue. It goes from half back towards half forward. Brackley over behind Priddle. Might sit for him, does it? He gets it. Handballs it to Meehan. He's usually pretty good, Meehan, in this case. Comes in, 40 out. Left foot kick. Has missed. 3 for 1 behind. For Casey Meehan, they go to 3-2-20. They trail East Geelong 9-7-61. Common Defeat Hotel, second quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes played.
Chamberlain quickly out of the fence, ball running towards the boundary line, and Warwick arrives in time to keep it in front of him, runs it towards centre wing, takes on Meehan, he's brought down the tackle, just shakes him off, handball's good, went to Ricky O'Toole to the running Chalice, Chalice into the half-forward, good use, and he hits Hayden Graham. Hayden Graham out on beyond centre wing, little chip up over the top, again Robbie Logue up over the top, can't take the mark, handball comes out, he goes back and collects it again, picked up there by Smith, fed the ball out, Graham steams through again, runs towards goal, and this time he is offline, Hayden Graham, and it's going to be a minor score. Still a bit of dash, Hayden Graham.
He has.
9 goals, 8 now to East Geelong, 3-2 to Inverleigh, and we've gone nearly 16 minutes in this second quarter with allocations. Actually, it's Mick Grozdanovsky doing the kicking in this time. He goes out long, has a player by himself, and Alex Cations ball doesn't get touched by either player. Try to read the bounce. Handballs back to Ricky O'Toole, and they go forward again. Goes into the half-forward line. Logue in front. Smith does well from behind. Picked up. Poynton gets through the contest. Handballs out wide to Dylan O'Toole. Goes at goal, and Dylan O'Toole says it's my turn to put the score on the board, and that's 10 goals, 8, 68, 3-2-20 to the Inverleigh side. 16 minutes gone, second quarter. Common Defeat Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Whether it's fitness, whether it's desire, whatever it might be, but the three...
Could be experience, I reckon.
It's just, we talked about Inverleigh and their running game in the engine, but the three going with the win, so whether it was Grozdanovsky or whoever else was kicking, and they've gone the 3 long kicks to a 1 out, which has been a contest. The ball's come to ground. The 3 times the ball's come to ground, there was 2 East Geelong blokes at the fall of the ball, and there was no Inverleigh blokes. They're not transitioning.
Not working hard enough.
Not working hard enough.
Back to the middle. Hyman's back in the middle. Roved by Sharp in the middle for East Geelong towards Marsh, who's been on fire in this quarter at left half forward. Jones gives him a lead. He goes short. Bit of puncy football towards Sponner, who wheels around on the left, goes towards the 10-metre square, but that's nearly 50 as well. I think so. Umpire West likes paying the 50 as well, so it's a 50 going to Inverleigh this time against Jones. No, he's punching 5 other Inverleigh blokes. He gave away the 50. So Grozdanovsky with it now from the middle of the ground. File it wide, too wide probably. He chips the ball towards Garrard. Coming through, Priddle left it behind. Might fall for him though. Parker, who's had a good quarter as well. Runs from half back, chips the footy. Nice kick. Dylan O'Toole handballs it away to Reese. Under pressure, handball to nobody in particular. Chalice to come onto it. Picks it up, runs away. Handballs it back to Poynton. Off a step, right foot kick towards the pocket. Coming out, Smith. Oh, good mark. Back to the glory days at Corio, Paul Smith. Leading out from full forward and taking the mark. I think he won the goal kicking one year, Paul Smith.
Did he?
I think he did, for the league. He 1 year at Corio, I reckon he kicked 70 or 80 goals. Can kick. Left footer, experienced head, comes in, did the job on David Mensch last week, and now coming at this end, goes towards goal, off hands. Through for 1 behind.
Good kick. You're right about that.
Yep.
Good kick.
So 10-9-69 East Geelong, and they lead Inverleigh 3-2-20. Common Defeat Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 18 and a half minutes played.
So a little short kick to the pocket is good. It's taken the mark there, Grozdanovsky. Goes further afield towards Grundle, over the back, picked up there by Watson, who just ambles out of that contest, takes the mark, goes short back towards Reese, good spoil on the ball, ends up in the hands of Hybans, just puts it on the boot, kicks it into the half-forward line, went towards Alex Cation, still a 2-on-1 situation. Gerard just needed to pick the ball up, had a chance, then he was tackled, brought down, handball goes back to Cations, running player outside's Hamer. Cations tries to kick the ball around his body, but he kicked it straight towards the forward pocket and out of bounce on the full. When things don't work, things don't run.
One bad thing to another.
So Robbie Chamberlain now for the East Geelong side. There's a chance to bring the ball back outside 50. So Robbie Chamberlain has options further afield. Chapman looks like he's going to be his target. He's going to go long. So Chapman's up. Logue's also there. Chapman came down with the ball. Handball goes out. Went towards Sharp. Picked it up. Fed it back towards Parker. On his preferred side, the left. Goes outside and will hit Josh Reese. So Reese has the ball now and looks further afield. Goes towards Hayden Graham. Graham comes up, takes the ball. Running players further afield. Goes back inside. Went looking for Dylan O'Toole. Went over the top of his head. He did well, Dylan O'Toole. Positioned himself in front. Played on now and went into the forward line. He just made try to come to the ball. That's great play, Dylan O'Toole. And Clayton Trotter has taken the mark. 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. And we'll go back and try and kick his second goal of the afternoon. But he says, I'll go back to Dylan O'Toole because he's made good position. Everyone else stopped running down the ground, and he's now got a chance, Dylan O'Toole, to kick his second goal of the quarter. So he comes in now. Only a 20-metre kick at goal. That's a pretty ordinary kick. It's going to go out of bounds on the full, I think. Might have been a free kick there to East Geelong, is it?
Yeah, Warwick.
Holding.
I reckon Ling took his arm. I don't think he had eyes on the ball. I don't
holding,
think.
holding.
So Warwick now chips the ball back inside. Hayden Graham was jumping around like a jack in the box. And he's got the ball. And now it'll be Hayden Graham's turn to go back and try and kick a goal. So again, I tell you, the distance won't be an issue here with Hayden Graham. It'll just be the accuracy. He's got a kick from about 35 to 40 metres. Right side for his left foot. Strolls in.
He's a beautiful kick. Put down your glasses.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I don't know if you want to put them down just yet.
1 goal, 3 to Hayden Graham. 10-10, 70 though to the East Geelong side. 50 points up on Inverleigh, who are 3 goals, 2-20. We've gone 22 minutes, second quarter. Come on, Avino Hotel scoreboard.
Ling from full back, kicks it in as long as he can. Looking for McHenry. Warwick third in line. Nearly roved it. Couldn't take it with him. Graham, handball to Sponner. Handballs it to O'Toole. Ricky in the middle. Long kick. Jones. Ling behind him. Punched away to the front of the pack. Ball towards Dylan O'Toole. Can't pick it up. Handball back to Marsh. Slick the handball out quickly towards Stevens. Kicks it across towards Warwick, who takes the mark in half forward. Just with a bit of space out there, Chris Warwick. He's on the right half forward flank. He's had a good game this afternoon so far. And here's a good kick for distance. We'll go now with the left foot kick and put it towards the teeth of goal. Big pack there off the back, Graham. And the umpire will come in, do a bit of work. Bat 25 out from the East Geelong goal. So ball up, falls towards Josh Reese. The umpire comes back, found a free kick, going to Inverleigh, I think. James Hybans with it against Hayden Graham. So relieve a bit of the pressure for the Hawks. Goes to the outer side with the kick. It's okay. They play on quickly and go around the corner towards centre wing to Meehan in front of Warwick this time. Takes the mark. So Casey Meehan just has to sit and wait though. Not much to kick to. Cation's up forward now. Grosdanowski gives him a lead. He wants to play on. He gets around. Goes from centre wing to half forward with a long kick. But East Geelong just filtering back and using the ball well. The handball came over the top to Chalice. His handball back towards McLean now. He chips the ball out to Stevens, coming towards the half-back flank, takes the mark. Dylan O'Toole on centre wing. McLean's there as well. He just holds the play up. He's got Reese there. He wants to keep it away from Hybans. He chips it over the top. Is okay, is it? Oh, it is, because Luke Priddle made it very good. Good mark. Handballed it away to Stevens again. His handball to Ricky O'Toole. Standing start in the middle. Chips the ball out wide towards Chalice. He takes it. They're just controlling the ball, East Geelong. He goes with a kick now to lean on from Jones. Sets it out in front of him and takes a good mark. Called play on. Must have been touched off the boot. Pack develops at 50. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 10-10-70 East Geelong. They lead Inverleigh 3-2-20. Common Fine Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 24 minutes played.
I think Jonesy might have suggested that was a mark. The umpire didn't like his suggestion, the way it was expressed. So he gave a free kick. And then I think Jonesy said, well, I don't like the free kick either, so now there's 50 metres.
So the ball coming into the half-forward line. Case's behind, doesn't take the mark. Billy Nichols picks it up, and the City's on his left foot, goes towards goal. There's no one back there. It's coming back well. And Billy Nichols has now his second goal of the afternoon and a fourth goal for Inverleigh. 4-2-26, 10-10, 72 East Geelong, and we have gone 25 minutes. Second quarter coming off here in Hotel scoreboard.
So Tyler Jones has kicked 2, so take one off that tally for Tyler because he's back to 1. That one was all round him. Good work though from Billy Nichols. Picked it up off the ground, showed all his old skill and class to wheel round and kick one from 50. Good goal.
Towner's in trouble, I think.
Towner's are in trouble.
9-2 to 7-6, they're down. 8 points.
What about the Cooters?
Cooters in a bit of trouble too. 5-7 to 4-4.
Only early.
That's early days.
So back to the middle. Hybrids. Kick was smothered in the middle. Chalice. Handball back to Stevens. Picked it up on the half volley. Kick around the corner. Graham holds off McHenry. Goes back towards Mays. He got 2 high ones there. And the umpire's paid a free kick, please. Ben Bolton didn't hear him. He was still trying to get the footy out of Nathan Mays' hands. So Mays has got the free kick called to play on now. Kicks high towards centre forward. Watson, Ricky O'Toole with the sit at the back. Settles the play down. Captain experience. 26-minute mark of the second term. Just wants to go in with the lead of 44 points, if you don't mind. He chips the ball over the top to nobody in particular. Grozdanovski's got he's the only bloke who actually looked at the footy. He took the mark. So Michael Grozdanovski back to the middle. Perrott goes up against a couple. McLean's there. Perrott needs some support. Handballed it.
No
Hyman's
one was on.
standing start. Didn't get it. Chalice did. Kicked it over in particular on centre wing. Foot race. Man might get there first. I think he will. Can run and go with the left foot inside 50 towards Logue on a long lead. If it sits for him, he's in the pocket by himself. Runs towards goal. Misses through for 1 behind. 4-3-27 Inverleigh. They trail East Geelong 10-10-70. Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard 27 minutes played. You all right?
Get the car keys.
You get the car keys, you're off.
Ready to go.
I got my, yeah. I got my car. I just went, the other set wasn't the other one. My work keys. I didn't take them out of the pocket. And the ball, Ricky O'Toole now kicking into himself and tries to take a little bit of ground. Kicks up over the top, finds Chamberlain inside defensive 50. He said, I think Ricky will be quite happy to go in at this stage. Here was his lead. Ball going to the half-back line. It's a good kick. It's found Bowman. He plays on up over the top. Handball goes towards Parker. Has a running player. No doubt he'll come back on his left side. Did so. Had time to steady and do it again. Handball back over the top to Bowman. Put him under pressure, but he's able to get through the contest. Kicks over the top and will find Chalice. Chalice plays on. Handball's back inside to the running player in Warwick. Warwick looking to go back to Chalice and does so. So he stretches inside 50. Short kick to the pocket and finds Trotter. Has both Chapman and also Spiner at the centre forward position. Hayden Graham's the bloke I'll be going to. It's based by himself. Actually, it's not. It's McLean. But Trotter's kick there. It's going to be a difficult kick from that position. Forward pocket. Loads up. Goes towards goals. It goes across the face into the pocket at ground level. Picked up there, or picked up by Dylan Brown. He runs it over the boundary line, so it'll be throw in towards 28 minutes. Graham doing some ruck work. Grundell's doing some work down there as well now. Chapman also. Ball thrown back in. Back of the contest. Ball's tapped down. Picked up. Grozdanovski coming through. Had it. Then was taken high. Brought down in the tackle. Reese has got his head down and buried in there again, as he does always. And it's going to be a ball up about 25 metres out from goal. Ball up quickly by the umpire. Hyman gets across. Tapped down. Went back towards the goals. Quick hands to Perrott. Perrott goes over the top. Went to Roosler. Roosler put it on the boot. Went outside. 50 as the siren sounds to end the quarter here. And at half time, East Geelong are 10-10-70. They lead Inverleigh on 4-3-27.